Hi. I'm gonna go over all my projects from this semester that are in my portfolio on Behance. For the first project, which was the pattern project, this is the pattern that I created. I stuck with like the same color scheme and I did some blues, some like really dark blues, lighter blues, purples, kind of like greenish teal slash blue. I think the colors all look really well together. I also wanted to do different shapes that looked like they go well together, so I wanted to just use lines and triangles and circles, and I think it came out pretty good. I think like the shape and the spacing of everything came out fine. This is the second part of it. So this is the 9 squares of them all together. I think it looks cool because like it actually came together and looked like an actual pattern. And then this is the third part when we had to change the filter of one of the squares. I think it looks cool. I like them as like a lighter color. It has like a cool like white, light blue tone to it, and you could obviously it stands out from the rest of them. So I think that was cool. Okay, so for the second project, it was the self portrait. So this is what my self portrait looked like. The self portrait was a little like I wish I could have done it a little better, but I feel like for the first time doing it, I did a pretty good job. I feel like I did the hair, especially on top, like pretty good. I mean, I feel like I could have done a little bit more with the blending and blended it together a little bit more. And like I tried to recreate the side bangs that I have, so over here was like a little tricky for me. But other than that, I feel like the hair was like the best to my ability. I think I did the eyebrows really good, and I think I did my nose pretty good with my nose ring that I got on point there. Um, yeah, I just feel like the eyes came out good too, the lips. I tried to do as much of the blending on the face and like the highlights here underneath my eyebrows. Um, and like I tried to get some blush there. So I don't know. I tried to do my best with the blending. I like the background because I feel like it matches and it gives it kind of like a color because this picture was originally like in the car, so I feel like it's just cool to give it a different background. And then my shirt that I was wearing was army, so I like tried to recreate that. I put some of the pink in it, like the background, so it matches. And yeah, but all in all, I think it was pretty good. This is the first filter. I think it's cool because it's kind of like a colored pencil filter, and like I know like when I was younger, I always used to like play with those filters, like when I had pictures on like my iPod and stuff. So I recreated that on this. So this is like a colored pencil look, so I think it looks cool. And my hair looks dark, so I feel like it looks like more like actual hair there. I don't know, but this one's kind of like a black and white. I feel like this one is cool too, gives it like an old kind of feel. And then this one is kind of like a fuzzy, like in the dark filter. I don't know. I wanted to do like a weird, funky one. So yeah, so that's the one for the third filter. So for project 3, these are the scannings of my hands. So I did like the peace sign and just like a regular hand like that. And as you can see, I still have the same um, wristband on, hair tie on. When I did it, this is the final product. When I did it, I put the peace sign one here and the hand one there. I didn't know where I was going to put it because I didn't know what kind of picture I was going to make. But I feel like it came out fine, and I feel like I just played with the hue and saturation and all the coloring, so I was able to get like cool, vibrant colors. And then this one had like the lower opacity, so I feel like it came out good. And it's good that they're both like different types of like opacity. Like this one's lighter. So yeah, so basically I just kind of put like a few pictures that I found in the Dropbox or just like on my camera roll and just wanted to put together like a silly like summary picture. I guess if yeah. So I feel like it looks good. I feel like everything looks kind of cool together. It's like one of those it just reminds me of like summer and like just like good vibes. I don't know. But yeah, so that's project 3. For project 4, this is probably um one of my favorite ones that I did. It's the Alpha Bestiary project. I'm really proud of this one. I feel like it came out really good. At first, like I didn't like Illustrator, and then once I started to play around with it, I began to like it more. So yeah, so I wrote the alligator. I used the pen tool to write out the letters and to like carve it out, and I put it in the sky so it kind of looked like it was like mixed in with the clouds. And then I had like the grass all around here, and then I made the pond. I used the gradient, and so I feel like it looks cool because it shows like from like the land to the actual lake getting darker. I put some like rocks there for like extra detail. And then I just put the alligator there, and I feel like it looks cool. I used like the different scales, and I did kind of like an ombre effect, so it looked like it was real. Cause like the picture that I used, that's how it looked. So I tried to recreate that. But other than that, yeah, I think it came out like really good. I'm really proud of this one. And then project number 5. It loads. Okay. Ah. Okay. So for project number 5, this was the first copy. So this was part 1, just the lines without the color. I had a picture of me taking the sunset inside of the car from the passenger seat of like, so it was basically of like the dashboard and like the mirror in the front, and there were cars in front of me and trees, and it was basically like on the highway, and I just wanted to like recreate it because I feel like it was a cool to do the different parts of it, like the okay, so yeah, I feel like I did the lining good. This is what it came out in color. So I tried to do different shades of like gray and black here. So I wanted to do so that way you could tell, since it was like kind of like dusk, I guess you could say, like the time, like the sun was setting. So it's just like the different colors of the inside of the car to make it look more realistic. And then I tried to do like the sunset here. I had a little issue with like the sunset, but I feel like it looked fine because you could see how on top it's not really pink, but it's turning into the dark blue, which would become the sky. And then as you go down more in the middle, it goes from like purplish to pinkish to orange-ish back to blue. So I feel like it looks good, and all the trees and everything, I feel like everything looks fine. And I feel like I like the way that I did the cars because I feel like you could really see it into the distance, and you could show the different I could see the middle layer there. So I feel like that came out good. And for the final project, this is my animated GIF. I did it for the coronavirus because everybody has been like posting and drawing and painting rainbows everywhere and have been writing the word hope with it. Basically, hope that this is soon gonna end. So I thought it'd be cool to create a rainbow and just have it basically come to life and form. And then I wrote the word hope on the bottom, and then I made the words go smaller to bigger when the rainbow comes together, and then the H and the E just like moving over a little to give it more animation. I'm also really proud of this one. I feel like it came out good. Um, I feel like it came out pretty good. So yeah, so that's pretty much it with my projects. So yeah, I feel like I did a pretty good job overall, and I feel like I learned a lot this semester. So yeah, thanks.